So as some of you may know, I'm lucky enough to work with Ben from Lover of Tech. He's the whole reason I'm doing this whole silly stuff I'm doing on YouTube. And we thought it would be fun. Ben is always bringing in new tech into the office. So we thought we'd spend a few of our lunch breaks and just sit down at work like this. And you just show me whatever cool thing you've brought in, right?
Dude, I'm going into the persona of being your local Android dealer now, right? We're leaning into that. That's me now. The birth of the personas to end off 2025.
I'll bring up the lower thirds on the...
And that's how it should be. Because today, technically at the time of this recording, 13th of November, it's OnePlus 15 day for the global model. And I thought, you know what? I've done my content. I've got a bit more to do. Before I hand it over to you for you to kind of drive it with the other OnePlus product.
This is the next one that you're wanting to actually get me to use.
Yeah,
right?
Once I'm done with it, man, you got to drive because you've got the OnePlus Pad 3, you've got the Watch 3, you've been enjoying that. And I thought, actually, perfect opportunity to hand it to you to give me your first impressions. OnePlus 15. This is 2026 power in the palm of your hand right now.
So this is the new Snapdragon chip.
One of the first phones to have the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip that was announced at Snapdragon Summit in September. One of the first flagship phones to be powered by it, the OnePlus 15.
So I don't think I've ever held a OnePlus phone before.
Yeah.
So this is dramatically different to the last one.
Yeah, big time. Let's skip the number 14. This is
funny material, isn't it?
So that's the Sandstorm version in terms of the colorway and finish. And they've got this micro arc oxidization finish.
What do they call it?
It's a micro arc oxidization.
Sounds fancy.
Hella bougie and fancy. So apparently it's meant to be much more, you know, indestructible compared to titanium. So, you know.
I mean, it feels good. It feels almost like recycled
in
some way, but in like a good way. That could be a really offensive thing. I think in quite a nice way.
Fair.
Like premium. But I think I like that. It's got like an ever so slight sort of pebbly finish to it. And it just doesn't feel metally, but it also doesn't feel plastic.
This is something that their Sandstorm finish has been a staple for them for time.
So the other ones might not feel like that?
Nah. This is something they've really, really harped on about, even down to like how it doesn't shatter and brittle when it drops, the strength, the rigidity.
And it feels like fingerprints are not going to be a problem at all. Like obviously the screen is going to get fingerprints on it, but the back, like if you're using an iPhone or something like that with that case, you get so many fingerprints on it. This doesn't feel like that at all. Like I can't see any scuffing or fingerprinting at all on this.
Really prided
for a while.
They really prided themselves in that. Of course, had a bit of early access with it when we got it in Prague for the couple of days and 2 nights that we were there. And they were really harping on about that. And it kind of shows and feels, right?
Absolutely. I love the new camera bump. I think the logo looks really classy there. The new camera bump, I just think it looks really clean and it's flat. So really that's way better than the iPhone ones, I think. Like, because that's one of the main things I love about the Pixel. That's an iPhone. Pixel.
What have I done to you, Carl?
I know, I've got too many phones. The camera bump on it is flat once it bumps out. And that's the same thing there.
Similar principle. And that's another thing that they really harped on about because they've gone away from the circular look. So when you're holding it, your finger doesn't block the camera bump in terms of placement for the index finger. So it's these little things that they talked about, moving away from the centralized circle camera bump to it being on the side and it being more of the squarer shape, flatter.
I like it.
So finer details. It's clean.
I really like it.
Yeah, finer details like that. So, well, I'm glad you've picked and noticed that. You know, that's something they really talked about. So OnePlus, good job. He notices.
It's thin, it's light.
You know,
that feels like a flagship phone should feel.
It should. And I mean, the price that it's coming in at, it's really, again, it's not, you know, super low. It's under 900, you know, for the storage configurations that you're getting. So it's competitive. So it's
still premium, but just a little bit lower than a lot of like the iPhone Pros and the Pixels and the Galaxies.
Absolutely.
The plus key. Assign a quick action to this button.
So very similar. OnePlus used to have the alert slider, but they've moved away from that. And I think we saw them move away from that with the 13S.
What's their mind space?
So mind space, this is something that they've done from, what do you call it? The Zen space. So you're able to lock out the phone for a period of time where only important phone calls and stuff come in. So this is something they've been doing for time. I remember when eons of years ago with the OnePlus 7 series and 7 Pro, and 7T. Yeah, when we used to go out of our OnePlus devices, we'll put it in Zen mode, and it would just force us to not be on our phones to engage with each other in person. So many things from that to, of course, powered by Gemini with Google, because this is based on
So I'm
Oxygen OS
scrolling
16.
through what you can use the
The plus key for.
plus key for.
Yeah, absolutely. Different things.
Torch, camera. Not Gemini, interestingly.
Oh, not really. Okay.
No, there's no Gemini.
That's a good pick. I didn't realize that. You might be able to go into the settings and customize it more. But yeah, they moved away from the alert slider. They wanted to give more of that instantaneous access.
It's now
press
camera.
and hold. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, because of course Gemini is the power one
key,
when the phone's on.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
That's why.
Yeah, and
that makes sense.
yeah, Oxygen OS 16 based on Android 16.
I like the mission control. Control. What do you call it on Android? It's
the control panel.
Is it? Control panel.
Quick control panel.
I prefer that to the Pixel.
Yeah.
Just feel a bit iPhoney.
Yeah, in terms of
this
like
brightness slider and my torch are hidden through an extra layer on the Pixel.
It's annoying, right?
So
you want it
there is way better.
Yeah, way better. Way better.
Way better.
Yeah, that's Oxygen OS, pure speed and fluidity, man. And just AI where it matters. But
does it have a fingerprint reader on it?
yeah, I just haven't registered it.
Okay,
yeah,
but
I just haven't registered it, but it's ultrasonic 3D.
So that's the quick one.
Yeah, it's a super quick one, man. Super quick one. It's like blistering fast. And exactly what you want from, that technology that Qualcomm has created to work in tandem. And again, moving away from
I like that.
optical.
So from the lock screen, to get to one of these, rather than press and hold like on an iPhone or whatever, you swipe from it.
Yeah.
Oh, except there.
It gets you straight in the animation. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's slick, right?
That's real smooth.
This is a real first impressions,
I like
people.
that a lot.
Real first impressions. If you're liking this, definitely do not forget, subscribe to the channel, especially for Carl Yates' thoughts on tech. Many things from tablets, watches, audio, and of course, smartphones as well. Because once I'm fully done with this, which I've already been putting it through its paces, go watch the battery drain test, the charging test, camera test coming soon. I'm going to be seeing samples from when I was in Prague, of course, and the locals for where I am, as well as the nighttime shots.
I'm assuming everyone watching this will have subscribed to you already.
You never know.
I mean, if you haven't,
some people hesitate. They come back around 2-3 times and what
are you doing?
Gotta
on my
give
channel?
him a nudge, man. Follow Carl, follow me. You'll be seeing his thoughts once I'm fully done with it as well. And that will be the last piece of the puzzle before he is OnePlus-ified, as I like to call it. Will the OnePlus 15 get you to dump the Pixel 9 Pro XL, Carl? Who knows?
Well, both are yours, so it's not much of a...
Dude, I've got like a Pixel 10 Pro XL and a Pixel 10 Pro. I'm not eager to...
Swapping one free phone I'm using to another free phone I'm using. It's not a big ask, is it?
I'm your Android dealer, man. It comes with the territory. You should be used to this by now. I was like...
I really like this.
It's good, isn't it?
And the camera looks fine. I mean, obviously you can't really tell a huge amount in this environment. I
mean, this year they've dropped off the Hasselblad branding, but it hasn't taken away from their approach. Triple 50 megapixel cameras at the back. One of them is 3.5x optical.
The telly looks sharp. That's the telly one of you. That looks sharp.
Sharp, yeah.
Really sharp.
It's an improved larger sensor. Front facing is 32 megapixels. And it does shoot 8K video as well from the main sensor. So it is tapping into the full resolution of it for video, not just for photo as well. And yeah, little touches that I've noticed that they've improved that I really am happy about. I believe if you are taking videos, it can let you switch to the front-facing camera at the same time without stopping recording. Big fan of that. And also the video portrait mode seems to be improved. So the main camera sensors are being used.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can flip backwards and forwards all in the same video.
Yeah.
And you can pause it and start it. Like, you can't do that on Apple.
Exactly. So it's like, these are the little things that really help with just making your smartphone camera more instantaneous and usable. So yeah, it's good. Like, again, I had a lot of feedback last year with them in Amsterdam for the 13 series. So I'm glad these usability features have improved for the camera.
And it looks good as well. There's a slight pause when you're filming. Oh no, it does pause a tiny bit.
Yeah, ever so slightly.
Yeah, it does.
But it's a much better place to be.
Just under a second, maybe?
Yeah, a split second maybe.
2/3 of a second.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the camera engine right there. They've really, really upped the levels in terms of just rounding it all together. Yes, no more Hasselblad branding, but...
Stabilization feels pretty good in video.
Yeah, it's good. was good. Wish it didn't rain that much in Prague, but
Oh, really?
yeah, that's the only thing, because it's hard to test it with the rain, just more because of the lenses getting wet and
Talking of
blurry.
rain, is it IP?
Yeah, IP69K. So the whole
like
K moniker, super durable. We're talking about hot water and hot water jets and the depth of it. So they've really, really upped it. And again, I think, you know, this is what you want to walk into when you're getting these flagship devices, man. So yeah, OnePlus have really upped the levels when it comes to that.
I also like that it doesn't have too much stuff installed on it.
Clean. Oxygen, the breath of fresh air. They call it that for a reason, you know, and they strayed away from it for a little bit, but they've come back to that.
Like there is a folder of OnePlus apps, which is fair enough, like their own, what is it? It's a compass and a calculator and stuff that they've built. Fine, fair enough.
But it's hidden. It's not intrusive.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm really loving is OnePlus's just unfiltered but yet refined approach to performance. One of the first phones you're going to see, 165 hertz display. So if you go into the settings, you've got the 3 settings for automatic, which again will scale it adaptively for whatever you're watching.
Yeah.
But 165 hertz is an option. Click it, go straight into that mode, blistering fast.
Yeah.
So, you know, the apps that are going to support it will come along, you know, especially for games that do 120 hertz and 144 hertz and hopefully 165. But it makes it future compatible. They set the standard now.
And the battery's meant to be incredible, right?
Ooh, dude.
How much did you say it was? 7,000?
7,300, all based on their 3rd generation silicon carbon battery. And wow.
Like, I mean, that's nuts. That is nuts.
In comparison, your Samsung is 5,000. Google is what, 5,200, which is actually really good.
Yeah.
And the iPhone 17 Pro Max with the physical SIM card that we have in this region, about 4,800. That is,
and like older iPhones, like the one
old
I'm
iPhones,
used to.
you're looking at, you know, maybe 4,200, 4,300.
So that is nearly double,
dude,
my older iPhone, especially considering that I've used this for like 4 years.
It's insane.
The battery life is probably knackered. I think I checked the other day. I think it's on like 70% battery health or something like that.
Really pushed
like it still lasts a whole day.
It does.
As long as I don't like really
push it
from playing games and stuff like that. Then it does go down.
Dude, like,
but that's like double the battery life, probably. From my slightly knackered one that I've been using. If I actually traded that in and put my own money down and used that as my daily phone, I'd get double the amount of battery time.
Yeah, it will actually translate.
That does translate like that.
It translates. It's changed my whole approach to doing these control battery drain tests and how my day in the life videos are going to go. Even when you were giving me feedback of like...
It's going to have to be 2 days in the life.
Yeah, it really is.
You want to actually kill the phone down.
You cannot kill it in a day. You cannot kill it in a day. You just can't. Unless you're extremely pushing it.
We've just got a notification from Instagram. OnePlus are live now for the launch event.
So there's OnePlus Day today, 1:30. They start streaming it, and then in an hour's time, as the time of this recording, the embargoes are going to drop. I'm going to see the battery drain test first. Definitely worth the watch. Yeah, colossal, dude, colossal. As in,
and the screen looks good.
Yeah. This sets, like I said, 165 hertz. This sets the standard for what a fast, responsive, eye care-based display with fast PWM, which is obviously the pulse width modulation, but also touch response and the visual refresh rate of 165 hertz. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. They've really stepped it up well.
Really good viewing angles as well. Like tilting it almost entirely to the edge. I don't see any drop in brightness whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's pretty
quality,
good.
Quality display. And of course, you know, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, it makes me think how Snapdragon have done their name changes is so interesting and strange. Because technically last year's one would have been the Elite Gen 4, but they just called it the 8 Elite. So we thought this was going to be the 8 Elite Gen 2, but it's the Gen 5 as they're calling it, and it's fast. Yeah. just, I don't know how else to say it. It's just blistering fast. It's a great chipset. And of course, most of the time you do find that the Snapdragon chips have better support with the apps out the gate for your games, just having all the fidelity options out of the go, as well as the high frame rate as well. So in tandem with this high...
Quickly learning that Snapdragon seems to be the sort of one that everyone talks about. MediaTek, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, remember, It supports up to 120 watts wired charging as well.
Sorry?
120 watts wired charging.
Wow.
Dude, the battery...
So how that's going to charge, because it's a big battery.
Yeah, still charges under 45 minutes to full. No joke. It's insane. And although there isn't the native magnetic charging for what you have with the Pixel 10 and the iPhone...
So I guess then the best way to do this, if you own that, is to have a fast charger somewhere that you sit to do something, like your desk or, you know, somewhere, the kitchen, in whatever it is. And then rather than having this on charge on your phone bed overnight or whatever, you just plug it into that for like an hour.
Yeah. And that's if you can kill it within like 3-4 days.
Yeah,
for normal
using
use.
this conservatively.
If you're
in fact, that would be one of the things I try, I guess, is
just use it like
charge it up to
normal.
full, use it and see.
Use it. Don't do crazy me. Just do
just
normal
the odd
you.
little bit of listening to music and browsing the internet.
Struggle to kill it, I promise you.
Booting up TikTok.
You're gonna struggle to kill it. It's insane.
That's nuts.
You put the magnetic case on there, you get their 50-watt wireless charging accessory. 50-watt wireless charging.
Wow.
So in terms of their split cell SuperVOOC technology, their silicon carbon, this is probably one of the most complete experiences for battery life you're going to get on a smartphone.
And I think I'm starting to really like this material. I like, my first reaction to it was, oh, that's different. It's different good. I'm used to like glossier metal or something like that.
Yeah,
like
fair.
does this feel cheap?
It's
and then the more I
grown on
hold
you.
it, I was like, this doesn't feel cheap. It feels different.
Is this going to make you cheat on the Pixel 9 Pro XL? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
is it gonna make,
that's the whole point.
Right?
I'm learning different things. I've learned the Pixel. I like the Pixel. Cool.
That's what I want to know.
I need to change it around.
That is the last piece of the puzzle that OnePlus-ifies you with.
OnePlus-i-fy.
That's how I like to put it, man. You've got the watch free on your wrist. You've been enjoying that one. That one's really made my day. How much you've been enjoying that, to be fair.
Absolutely love it.
And
I really like the tablet as well.
Dude.
For the money, that OnePlus Pad 3 is incredible.
Could we secretly say, for that reason, it might be tablet of the year?
Yeah.
Because it's interesting, right?
Yeah,
how well it's hit that mark.
I'm making a couple of videos on it at the moment, and the amount of value for money,
it's ridiculous.
like
it's insane.
It's iPad Pro competitor.
Yeah.
For like under, I think I priced up all of the keyboard and everything like that.
I can't wait for that
Air,
one. Yeah, I can't wait for that
like
video.
Half the price of the iPad Air, let alone the iPad Pro.
Exactly.
It's pretty bonkers the amount of value for money, and here as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you not get? So you buy this for 900 compared to like a top of the line Samsung or whatever for like 1,200, whatever that looks like. And then there's the Oppo and all that kind of stuff.
Find X9 Pro.
Liking.
So what you're not getting is the absolute tops for image quality for camera, right? So either companies do quad systems or they're doing these really sophisticated high resolution zooms where they're larger than life sensors, lots of pixels in there, while still remaining a good pixel pitch size before you start binning it. So that in-sensor scaling for 3x, 6x, 10x and beyond is just crazy. That's not what this is. Again, nothing against the 50 megapixel sensor for zoom, but again, you're not getting that absolute top end, either dual zooms or that super larger than life. So take that into consideration.
But if the best camera on the market right now is a 10 out of 10,
this is
8 or 9?
Yeah.
8?
You can argue that because, you know, what it's still doing with it, it's impressive. It fixed so much of the usability. It's still high resolution all across the board, which I'm adamant no phone manufacturer at this price point should be putting any low resolution sensors at the back of these cameras. It's sacrilege if you do that. So they've done that, all the usability, 8K video, high resolution selfie at 32 megapixels. You can't unfortunately shoot in a high resolution on the selfies where you can on some of the others. If that matters to you, that matters to you. But again, we're splitting hairs here, but yeah, it's competent, man.
So I'm just booting up one of your YouTube videos to see what the speakers sound like.
Yeah. Fair. Now, OnePlus have done a great job, and their philosophy. This video is sponsored by Holland with their Hello, Holland.
Well, this video isn't sponsored by Holland.
It's TikTok videos, and of course, TikTok, I always say it's like the wicked Wild West when it comes to consuming and posting content.
It's coming out both sides.
Yeah. Dual stereo.
More vertical related tech content from us, definitely follow us on TikTok at Lover of Tech VA.
Sounds natural.
Yeah.
Through an hour of vertical video on
the OnePlus 15, man. It's the OnePlus 15.
Super impressed by that.
Okay.
Super impressed.
Okay. Well, my main thing is it gonna let you cheat on your 9 Pro XL? That's what I want to see. Because I've enjoyed your response to this. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
there's been natural moments that I'm like, oh mate, you're making me miss out on the Pixel experience, low key. You know. So it'll be interesting to see how you get along with it.
But that's the only Android phone I've ever used.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how much of what I like about this is Android.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what I've been loving about this are things like Gemini and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
You get that on all the Android phones.
True.
That's not just Google's thing.
Yeah.
And there are some things that wind me up, like the control center has been really winding me up. When you put it down, you get all your notifications. But then I get internet, I get Bluetooth, my modes, and quick share. And I have to go again to get to my torch and my brightness, which is
the one
I use
you want all the time. You want that in one stroke.
When I'm quick accessing it, and you can't customize that at all.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That would be fine if you let me choose what's there.
I hear you.
So that's annoying me.
That is your first true, real impressions of.
I guess I should hand it back.
The OnePlus 15.
Thank you very, very much.
Nah, anytime. It's going to be yours too to test and drive. Not got much to do on this. There's other phones that I can't discuss that are coming in the weeds. And people, he also might be ready for foldable now. So watch out for the next one. See if he's ready, you know. Will it bridge him being a tablet person and a phone person in a foldable? Who knows? But of course, dude, OnePlus 15, what's your initial verdict?
Very impressed. Very impressed. It feels premium. That the design and the feel really took me aback the first time I held it. I was like, is this good?
Yeah.
And then the more I've sort of been playing with it and holding it, the more I think actually this is really comfortable. It feels premium. It just feels different. Yeah. And the UI I think looks really good. Really good.
Well, that's a good first impressions to close out on. Like I said, people, be sure to come over, watch the videos that I've got on there with the battery drain test, the charging test, the camera test, the reviews that I'll do on it as well. Subscribe to Carl Yates for his thoughts on tech, and also my channel, Lover of Tech. Watch out, because once he has his videos on it and I pass it to him, let's see if he will actually get rid of the Pixel 9 Pro XL for this one. Let's see.
Thanks, guys. If you want to see more like this, let us know.
Yeah, please do. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.